Hello, my name is Ashan Correa, and I'm the Industry Operations Leadership and Management Program Lead with McMaster University, operating with the McMaster Certificate of Completion team under the School of Engineering. We've created this very quick 15-minute webinar to give you a little bit of a background on the MCC team, what we do, and two new course offerings we'll be launching in January and February of 2023. So very excited to share that with you over the next few minutes. So a little bit about what we do. So the MCC team is really focused on enabling industry-led training. We aim to deliver highly focused, relevant content based on industry insights, lessons learned, and best practices. We do this by bringing together over 130 senior leaders from businesses such as Toyota, Tesla, Boeing, Airbus, Microsoft, Lockheed Martin Space, NASA, Northrop Grumman, General Motors, Rolls-Royce, General Electric, and so on. Our speakers join us from all around the world. We've had members from Canada, the United States, Europe, and East Asia as well. That diverse level of expertise has really proven highly resonating with our participants, especially over the last 2 years. Our content is heavily context-based. It allows us to drive content that enables an impact with teams and operations focused on a 1 to 3 month time frame. Since all our content and speakers are rated for relevance by all our participants, we've been able to maintain a 95% impact relevance score utilizing this approach to make sure we hit those tools and techniques that participants can utilize within that 1 to 3 month time frame. So our original program, the IOLM program, was really focused on middle-level management up to the director level or senior executive level for a medium-sized business. Based on that feedback and a few graduate students that were on the program, we were very excited to look at launching two new offerings focused specifically on new leaders entering industry. So those are really what we're looking to launch over the next few months, and I'm very excited to share that with you now. So we'll look at our first course, our Operations Leadership Essentials course. This course will be launched on the 30th of January. Registration is now open and live. The course itself will be delivered virtually live over a full day. We'll start the morning at 8:30 a.m. and we'll go till about 4:30 p.m. The leaders that will be focused as participants in our target demographic are members such as employees that are taking on new leadership roles, new managers or supervisors, skilled workers that may be taking on leadership roles within their teams, graduate students and undergraduate students looking to transition and enter the workforce as well. We'll be looking at developing a few specific competencies over this course. You'll first learn about Industry 4.0, the leadership styles and principles. You'll conduct a self-assessment and craft a development plan that best suits your current and sought-after role. You'll then be armed with the tools to be able to conduct 360 assessments and share the results of your leadership development journey in the form of a work portfolio product and or a succession plan that will help depict the effort and undertaking you've done to develop yourself as a leader to multiple different stakeholders that you may engage with. We'll then look to develop an understanding of how to utilize micro mentorship and coaching actions on a day-to-day basis. This will help you drive accountability and increase autonomy within your teams. We'll also make sure you understand the differences and roles and responsibilities between a mentor and a mentee. And it'll help you gain and create relationships with mentors that will help develop your leadership journey effectively. You'll also be introduced to some key communication techniques, specifically how to create and deliver structured operations briefings, craft and present concise, highly relevant presentations, and brief the conduct of operations-focused meetings themselves. We'll then culminate the day with a lecture on crafting and developing interpersonal and leadership skills needed to mitigate and manage conflicts within your teams, but specifically on the focus on minimizing operations disruptions. At the end of the day, our speakers will join us during a panelist discussion where each will share leadership fundamentals that they have found most resonating in order to enable operation resilience within their teams. Participants will, of course, be able to ask questions and drive the conversation forward to ensure that they walk away with those best practices and techniques that will most apply to them. Our speakers that will be joining us for this course, very pleased to welcome back Nancy Barber, just retired COO of Bombardier Aerospace. She'll be sharing and instructing the mentorship lectures on the program, and as well her leadership fundamentals that she would want to impart to those new frontline industry leaders. We also have Dave Hyam, just retired Vice President of Boeing, who led multiple business units within Boeing in the United States and Canada, and will be sharing his insights on operations resilience to our participants. Philippa, an excellent speaker who has led business units in multiple countries around the world, from South America, in Europe, the United States, and is now Vice President of UD Trucks in East Asia itself. She'll be sharing her insight on leadership fundamentals as well. Michelle, who has held a variety of roles, including the acting ombuds with US's FEMA organization, and has created a very unique approach to building conflict constructive teams within business units. A highly resonating topic we're very excited to have her share on this course itself. And that is the Operations Leadership Essentials course. So looking at our second course, this will be held on the 27th of February, online live over a full day, the same target demographic, but we'll be looking at managerial skills. This course can be taken in conjunction with our Leadership Essentials course or separately on its own, completely up to the participants themselves. The competencies we'll be looking to develop. So specifically, understanding how business unit operations execute, what a floor management system is, how to utilize and craft daily process confirmation audits that are employee-led, task prioritization, and touching on risk management. You'll also look to gain an understanding of how to tailor your performance management approaches to best suit the experience maturity of your employees, whether you're leading employees that are junior and low experience or legacy employees with decades of experience. You'll be armed with approaches to best tailor how you lead and manage those individuals. You'll then be introduced to some strategies that will help you instruct, teach, and optimize daily execution within your employees. We'll then be culminating with a few lessons on problem solving and group decision-making techniques, leveraging competencies such as the design thinking methodology or the nominal group-based decision-making technique. At the end of the day, we'll spend a little bit more time on how to identify, mitigate, and execute risks within your operation, and we'll host a panelist discussion with our speakers sharing insights on operations management fundamentals needed at that new industry leader level. We will have a few speakers that I've outlined here, and there's one more that we're looking to confirm. You'll find that detail on our website over the next few weeks. We're very excited to have Shelley Peterson join us again. She recently moved to a director, principal, program manager role with Microsoft, leading the augmented and mixed reality technology, building on her experience with Lockheed Martin Space on NASA's Artemis space program. Very insightful, very relevant leadership and management techniques that she's being able to impart to our participants. Jamie Engel, a senior director leading the advanced weapons strategies with Northrop Grumman, has both a defense as well as a manufacturing and aerospace background. He's led operational resilience lectures with our business leader participants and will be sharing his insights based on different projects he's led, such as the Unmanned Combat Aerial Vehicle Program. And he'll be talking and leading a lecture on operations management fundamentals. We then have Julia, who's joining us from Europe. She's a people-talented leadership and development senior leader who's led a variety of initiatives, both at Volvo and her recent move to Lilium, an air mobility startup and now a medium-sized business as well. So very excited to have her share insights on management fundamentals that she sees being most prevalent in our modern state of industry. So this sees our Operation Management Essentials course. These two courses you'll see here, you can go to our website, mccmcmaster.ca, and either go to /OLE for our Leadership Essentials course or OME for the Management Essentials course as well. Each participant will be granted a McMaster University Professional Micro-Credential Certificate. The members on the leadership course will be given that development tool and assessment plan to be able to craft that over their leadership journey. You'll also receive an industry-ready tools and assessment package. This will allow you to immediately have tools that you can utilize within your teams and operations immediately following the course. And of course, as always, all our participants across the IOLM program and course offerings will be granted invitations to our quarterly tailored networking sessions that are held free for all the participants, where we pre-tailor breakout rooms so that you meet members that are best suited to your career progression. Regular cost for each course is $750 Canadian plus HST. Of course, if you're a member of one of the associations that we collaborate with, a McMaster staff member or alumni, the 500 Canadian plus HST cost is afforded to those members. You can find which association qualifies on our registration page and be able to select when registering on the particular course. And that really sees the end of this webinar. I hope you found it informative. If you have any questions at all, feel free to reach out to myself, and we look forward to engaging with you on both of these courses and our future offerings going forward. Thank you.